Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy Evolution Dirge. Now, this figure was not originally from the Legacy toy line. If you remember, rather infamously, Dirge was from the Earthrise toy line. Because, well, if you remember these two, Prowl and Ironhide, well, these two were from a store exclusive 2-pack, which, if you missed out on that, well, you'd pretty much just have to resort to scalpers, like how I shamelessly did. And just like these two, back in the Earthrise days, Dirge, along with Ramjets, was released in a 2-pack on Amazon. And if you missed out on that, or if they decided to not ship it out to you, which I'm pretty sure happened to some people, well, again, you'd have to either resort to scalpers, which, I mean, yeah, don't do that. Or you'd just not have Dirge and Ramjet in your collection. However, thankfully, Hasbro has decided to reissue Dirge in the Legacy toy line. And, well, I'm really glad that they did that. And I do hope that they reissue Thrust and Ramjet soon. So, yeah. Now, tangent aside, looking at the box, well, of course, we got the standard Legacy Evolution packaging. So here we've got a picture of Dirge in his jet mode, just firing his null rays. Standard windowless packaging. It's got his name right there. This side we got a picture of Dirge, just probably running out to punch someone. Got a close up of his face. Here we've got half of the mural. This half we've got some Junkions. Of course, we've got Bombshell, who, as of the time of recording, has not been shown yet. Or, well, his figure's not been shown yet. Of course, we've got the Nemesis. The back. We've got him in both modes, and oddly, there's no Evo Fusion gimmick for this guy. Probably because the only accessories that this guy comes with are his 2 null rays, and they can't really combine, so yeah, there's not really any Evo Fusion possible with this guy. And with the QR code if you want to scan that. And that's pretty much it for the box. And well, looking at the figure, well, of course, it's the standard Seeker mold that they've been pushing for the last 3 years. But, well, how does it look with Dirge? Because, of course, it's got his standard wings. So, yeah. Now, of course, I have taken a look at this mold before, because I've taken a look at Studio Series Starscream, the Coronation set, the Thundercracker and Skywarp 2-pack, just, again, making me a hypocrite with the scalper thing. Yeah, I know, total hypocrite, I'm sorry, but... And I've also taken a look at Select's Ramjet. So, how does it look on Dirge? So, looking at the wings, we can see that they're molded pretty well. Because we got the Decepticon insignia right there. Got a lot of molded detail on the wings. Got this section, which is a separate part, due to the way that this guy transforms. And for the actual jet itself, again, it looks pretty good. Of course, we got a port if you're gonna plug in a weapon or a battle master. Got the back with these, I guess, turbines. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to actually open up the foot if you want to plug in some blast effects, though. Underneath, where unfortunately there's no landing gear, which is a big issue with this mold. But we've got some painted details here. Got some more Decepticon insignias underneath. We've got some ports where you can plug in his accessories. Speaking of which, the accessories, which of course are the standard no raise. Yeah, pretty much every use of this mold comes with a no raise. Even though, if I remember correctly, Dirge does have his own accessories normally, which are like little cluster bomb things. But yeah, he just comes with standard no raise, which can plug in under the wings. Just like so. So we got that going on. And for blast effect compatibility, of course, these can plug right in. Just like so. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it for the jet mode. So for comparison, here he is with the other Conehead Seeker that I have. Here he is with Select Ramjet. Of course, Ramjet was his pack mate back in Earthrise, although it was the G1 color Ramjet. And of course, this is the G2 color Ramjet. So just looking at these two together. So, yeah. Of course, they look pretty cool together. Although, yeah, I do hope that Legacy reissues the G1 color Ramjet. And Thrust as well. I'm pretty sure there were listings for a Ramjet reissue, but who knows? I'm probably misremembering. I can't fully remember. But, well, that's pretty much it for the jet mode, so let's get on to the transformation. Even though if you've seen my reviews on this mod, you already know how this transforms. So, to get this guy transformed, well, of course, as I said, it's pretty much the standard Earthrise Seeker transformation. So, in fact, this guy pretty much transforms exactly like Ramjet does. So we're just gonna open the leg flaps, extend the legs out, close these up, although this one right here often refuses to plug into the port right there. Split the legs, open up the feet, then move the wings to the, we'll split the wings back. Take these bits of the wings and move them upward like so. Open the entire jet up. Rotate the arms out. Take the nose cone, move that down. Rotate it around. Move that down. Close all this up. Like so. Open the arms up. I can, because there we go. Just get your fingernail in there. Extend the forearm out. Close that back up and get the fist in. And thankfully, compared to my ramjet, it's much easier to get the arm open to extend it. Unlike my ramjet, where it's so tight, I break a fingernail trying to get it open. Here, it's much easier. And then finally, take the nose cone, move it to the back, and that reveals its faux nose cone, aka the cone head. And of course, I normally don't show the accessories until later, but this is a Seeker, so he needs these on his arms. And here we have Dirge in robot mode. And, well, of course it's the standard Earthrise into a lesser extent Classics Seeker transformation, but I still kind of like it. Especially the way that the nose cone just turns around. Yeah, I still really like it. And the resulting robot mode, well, of course it's pretty much Dirge. And well, okay, I'm at a loss for words. Even though this is now a retail release thanks to Evolution, the fact that this was once a high-grade collectible thanks to the scarcity that Amazon made this back in the Earthrise days, I'm still amazed to have this, even though I paid like retail for this. So yeah, it just makes me glad that like Legacy's reissuing some old figures. So yeah, like having a 360. Of course, the actual nose cone is on the back instead of forming the head like the old Classics cone head mold, where they actually just rotated the head. So that's kind of a bummer, but oh well. In fact, speaking of the head, if we just take a look at that, well, he and Skywarp seem to be having a screaming competition. Either that or he's shocked that he's getting reissued, because he is definitely yelling. Now, do I wish he had a normal stoic expression? Yes, but especially because Ramjet has the normal expression, so why not Dirge? It's just like a running joke that like Dirge always gets hurt, maybe, but yeah, I kind of wish that he just had a normal face. Same as Skywarp, honestly. Because this means, like, when I had Dirge on my shelf, he's just going to be forever silently screaming. Oh, well. But, anyway, for accessories, of course, we've got the two Norays. So, if we just have them firing at someone. And of course, with this being a leftover Earthrise figure, we've got some ports everywhere. Got the ports on the feet, which normally I would have it. Like, normally I would plug in, like, the blast effects for aimless there, but given how this is a Seeker, I feel like I should plug in more appropriate blast effects. So, if I can just quickly assemble them, I feel like this guy should actually have blast effects that make it look like he's flying, so I just plug these in. There we go. Or, you know, you can plug in like modulators in there or whatever if you want. It's not like they went anywhere after Earthrise anyway. But anyway, here he is with Ramjet. Maybe he's screaming because he's seeing Ramjet in these weird colors. But yeah, just gives you an idea of what the 2-pack was like back in Earthrise. And again, hopefully they reissued the G1 color Ramjet. And I guess why not? Here he is with Prowl and Ironhide, or as I call him, the inferior Ironhide, because it's not the Studio Series one. Now, given how we have like the Studio Series Ironhide, do you think we'll get like a better Prowl, or like a reissue with this guy? I don't know. Well, let's move on to this guy's articulation. So, head can go side to side of a what of the weird shape. It can be kind of awkward, but it can go side to side. The arms can move, although you do have to move the wing here out the way for that. It's got elbows, bicep rotation. You can T-pose. Fortunately, this mold doesn't have a waist swivel. I'll lift the waist a bit up. Waist can go up that far. Back, not that far, unfortunately. He's got knees. You can do the splits. Got a swivel there. Ankle pivot up to there. And the wings can move if you want to get them out of the way. And I suppose you can move the hand if you want. I don't know what purpose that would serve, but okay. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about Dirge. So complaints, pretty much the same complaints that I have with this mold. So yeah, like lack of landing gear, the lack of a waist swivel. But complaints unique to Dirge. Well, the fact that he's screaming eternally. But yeah, most of my complaints are complaints that I have with this mold overall, so no point going over them again. But, well, do I recommend Dirge? Well, if you're not a fan of this mold, then maybe not, but if you either like this mold or you don't mind it, or you're trying to collect the Seekers, then, I mean, come on, this is a mold that was really scarce, that is getting a second chance, so of course I recommend it for that. You can finally get this guy for retail price now. And as I keep saying, hopefully they'll do the same for Thrust and Ramjet in its G1 colors. I mean, of course they have the mold for Ramjet. They're doing the unreleased G2 deco thing, and they're calling it Cloud Cover, so they'll have to do like the G1 color Ramjet, and I really hope they do that. So, if you missed out on Dirge, now's your chance to get him. So I recommend him for that alone. But yeah, if you don't like this mold, then yeah, you'll probably not like him. But yeah, if you missed out on Dirge the first time, then I recommend him because, well, seems like they're going to be reissuing the Coneheads. So, yeah. Now, this has been my review on Legacy Evolution Dirge, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.